AI app building. And I want to look a bit closer today, uh, more microscopically at the build. Um, so let me just go into Lovable, and I have some of my experimental builds, um, which we looked at last week. If you remember the food safety one. If you have any questions, please do ask. Um, so, if you recall, let me go to my projects. This one doesn't work too fast. So let me share my screen. Let's see how, yeah, there we go. Share screen. Okay, so you should see it now. So here you can see two apps. They both do the same thing, build in different ways. So right, which I did some days ago. It was basically an app based on my book title, and this is what it is. The other one, I think I uploaded the content, the actual PDF. I gave a PDF file and it linked to the safety training and was really more specific. And the actual color of the brand, coloring of the brand is this. So now, if in your planning you don't specify things like the color, specify the content should contain, what you may be quite dubious, and you'll sorry, get a situation where people try to use your app and it doesn't work. Now, one of the things I found out this week was about AI creating fake tests. So fake tests are complete, etc., but they're not real. So AI has a way of using its imagination, and yeah, it creates scenarios and situations that don't exist, that are not real. So this is where actually defining, I'm trying to actually define specifically what you want. And in some respects, when you are collecting data, it is really important to create what they call a data schema. That's SCHEMA. It's a bit like a database where you have fields, you have what data should be in each record. So for each customer, what information do you want from them? The name, the email address, the telephone number, what information do you need? And what are the variable names? So for those who do not know, what it does is when a person types in their name, the program uses a field name or it uses a name that represents data type in. So for first name, it could be FNAME, and throughout your program, wherever you use FNAME, it will represent the first name. Those of you who go level will see merge tags, and it's a similar thing in CRMs and even in your marketing software. Those are fields, those are variables that are used by a program. Now, all variables behind your program are creators. And not only that is the data that is inside the variables, is it good data? Is it the right data? So for instance, the first name shouldn't have numbers in it. And that's one of the checks it would do. But if it's hallucinating and creating all different protocols, then you'll find that, a simple thing like entering a name is not going to work. So anyway, let me go. So a data schema. So as I said, we have a founder's offer for just five, and contact me because I'm working with you, and I think it will be beneficial for both of us. So let me click on the one that AI created. It just created a book just based on the title. Now, if this was based on a real brand, one, my name is not Elizabeth Morgan. This is not the cover of the book. I didn't give it a picture. It just created something that, it should look like, but this is not the actual book. Then it goes on. Um, you have a passion for food and a dream of building a business from your own kitchen. So this is quite interesting. Um, Unsure which licenses and permits you actually need. Confused by cottage food laws versus commercial kitchen rules. Now, these are things that it has made up because in certain countries you have what you call cottage food law, um, or commercial kitchen rules, which may differ. Um, but in the book, it identifies all the different, I think about 30 countries. It gives the websites to each one of those countries. It identifies a generic, this is how you account for, temperatures, deliveries, all the simple things. The laws may vary, but one thing that is consistent is hygiene. The rules are bacteria are the same everywhere. It's just that in some countries there might be mutations, etc. But the laws are applied in a different way based on your country. So this is just something that it has conjured up. Um, Decode the complex web of local, state, federal regulations that govern home. Well, in the UK, you don't have state, you don't have federal regulations. So the information and the wording is not right. It's not pitching to the right type of people. Um, Licensing, you don't need a license in the UK or a permit, but you may if you're doing mobile catering or you're serving things like raw fish, etc. So yeah, it's created some things. It's done a book launch. So this is all about a book launch, which is not what this app should be about. So for that reason, this is not the right application of app. And I would have to spend time trying to fix this when that's not actually what we should be doing. So let me go back now and look at the actual. There we go. So this is more of a food business academy. Did not have to use extra credits, but I wanted to, so I added an extra $20. just so that it could add my AI agent. Um, it could also allow to buy the book, more information. They want to buy the book, and the AI will help with the upsell. Um, this also includes food safety training. So most people who are running a food business need to have training for all their staff. So this is mandatory. So I've created links that go to my actual training material, which is something I've built outside. So I don't actually have to be handling data and payments in another system. And that's why it's just gone straight. It would start at the beginning and make you pay, etc. So could say level two, level three. Then even if you're thinking to yourself, I need more help, have other offers where you can get the book with every template, you can get food safety, you can also get one-to-one.